Hello. Welcome, welcome. We are on to the next adventure of Ace Attorney. What it will entail, I can't tell you. This game has been full of surprises. Also, I'm moving to full screen. It just makes sense. But anytime I tab out, it vanishes. But it's okay. I think my levels are good. And I am looking forward to getting this next chapter. It says Turnabout Samurai. You have to... The pale... No, it is you should gaze upon the moon. For will be the last. I think it's doing auto text. The dark messenger returns. Okay then. Well, that was actually pretty exciting. Sorry, let's get rid of that. Whew. Okay, so we went to go see a show. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. What was that surreal show you were watching? Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Like, how young? 10 years old. Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Okay. I thought she was closer to like 12, but 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Don't talk to me. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. It's really cool, and he's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. That sounds about right. I really worry about kids these days. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. Guess it's time to close up the office. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Let's turn that down. Oh my god. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. I think that Maya is right. I think there might be perhaps a samurai that'll walk through the door. Maybe one with a big steel body. This is Phoenix. So, it's a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. Do samurai use spears? Do samurai use spears? I'm not so sure. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Maya's here. I love this music so much. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai. Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over, the world is over. It's the Steel Samurai. Of course, we'll be right there. Go. They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So I've decided this will be our first case. Wait, so they've just been paying rent and got no law clients in a month? What kind of attorneys are they? Let's check out Maya's desk. It's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Ew. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Okay. Why is she so mad? What should we do? How can you just... We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Look at this. Sorry, I'm out of it today. Yeah, what about this, Maya? Did you know I'm a lawyer? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. Well, at least she's smiling now. So, that was a good thing. October 16th, visitor's room. Whoa, this dude's huge. Is that guy really him? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. This guy's fucking huge. They definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Something... This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Ooh, he's a good guy. Well, she's easily convinced. He didn't do it. What are you basing that off of? That animation. This is really weird. I don't like that. See how my boy's doing. Okay. This room seems clear. Let's proceed. What happened? Seems like it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Yeah, damn, he's got a fucking hole in him. It's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. So, how could you say such a thing? He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. It's alright. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. What comes up with these names? That's what I was thinking. Phoenix. So where were you? That morning I came down to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired, so after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. This is pretty. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Okay. Hey dude, check this out. I see. Alright, let's go to the studio. They're not gonna let me in. Hi, old bag. You want in, you gotta get through me. We're lawyers. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawker, sightseers, tourist. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. I think that was scripted. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. It's possible. It's okay. I don't need to talk to you. You effing B word. Why don't you look at that? Okay, she doesn't care. The computer that runs the studio, security cameras. The main entrance, big scene. Studio van, film equipment. Most like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. That could be important. She likes junk food. An overhead map of the studios. Actual film studios. Okay. Let's have a little chat with you. We make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. This place has really gone downhill. But 10 years ago now that was a studio. But 10 years ago now that was a studio of dreams. Henry was a big star back then too. He was... the evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Well, let's hear about him. What kind of person was he? He will live on in many hearts, the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Yeah, that looks cool. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. You tell me about Will Powers. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching that would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. We have no reason to believe that he's guilty. I know it's part of it, but this game's warped sense of justice is just driving me crazy. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 where they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. That person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Okay, that's fine. So we just gotta go back and get the, letter of request. At worst, you're a suspect. You aren't hiding anything from me, are you? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. It's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. Did she see him, or did she see somebody in the Steel Samurai suit? I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. Huh, I wonder how that could happen. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Which you kinda are. Actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Okay. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Here, check this out, man. He's ruggedly handsome. I don't think he needs to wear a mask. He just needs to go play Tarzan. Hey, I got something for you. I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. The good detective told me himself. There were maps in the security guard station. Wait, hang on. So we're at the main gate. And like she said, we go left to the employee area, to the dressing room. And then to the right is the actual studios. I feel like that's not going to be useful, but okay. Wait, no, I thought we were going to the left. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? No, that's not how guilt works. Hey, you know that Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. It's all my fault. I can blame other people I want, but I know the truth in my heart. There's always next case. What exactly are you two doing here? We're on this case too, pal. You can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. I don't really have any business with you, man. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went. ST1307. Okay. It's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. The wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it too. Did this tree have a security camera on it? Looks like a tree. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now. I bet the killer used it. A little bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Got tire stand right too. Okay. And there's Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. It's locked. You need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they'd want to keep the non-employees out. Alright, Dick Gumshoe. Let's have a little talk. I can't tell you that. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Mind if I take a look at what you got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Sorry about what happened last time. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1. And at that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. And what about her? What a charmer. We're talking about the same... When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. She's a sucker for authority. Is she the killer? She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What kind of evidence? That photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. See the camera up that gate? Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Someone hard proof he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong? You seem down. You don't look so happy when you say that. Sure thing. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I don't understand why you think... Why didn't we see the photo? Because they were in the costume. She's stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? He was the biggest star in the studio. He was great as the bearded samurai. That too. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil badge straight. It's a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Alright, I've had enough of you, lady. We gotta do another... Man, they're making me work for this evidence. That's where they do behind the scenes stuff. That's the dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Vending machine? I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Samurai soda. So we had some samurai soda. Yesterday's lunch. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. What else would they keep in a film studio? The door to the dressing room. Let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. We don't need a spear. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Okay, that's probably important. Right? So I was thinking like maybe they came in and they saw that he was taking a nap. So then they went into storage, grabbed the spear, put on the mask, and killed the son of a bitch. Slide. Wait, what? Slide. Okay. That seems suspicious. There's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Electric-powered bicycles. What's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go into the dressing room. Which is a beautiful room, by the way. I love this one. At least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Right, there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Yeah, maybe. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. Tea and cookies. How many stomachs does this girl have? It's locked. Okay. So it's a locked window. There's a mask. This is a Woogie's than Samurai Boogie Woogie. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. This must be Power's bag. Don't open that. Look. Card key. I think in English we say key card, right? I have no idea, but I feel like this game's probably translated from Japanese. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Stream is ruined. Let's, I don't know. Make me small. There we go. You probably couldn't read any of that. I'm so sorry. Ah. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a bit tired. We're gonna get at least through the investigation day today, though. We also have something really exciting coming today. So we probably won't be doing streams for a while. We'll probably be making videos. Videos on what, you might ask? Well, you'll just see. It's something that should be coming in the mail today. I want to force myself to sleep really good. Like right after stream. So I can get up around like 4 or 5. And then play with my new toy before work. It'd be a good time. But we got the card key. I wonder what else is inside. The thief in training. We're here to get evidence. The hell are you talking about? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. These must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. This looks awful. Let's do that. Something like that? Sure. I'd say we're already wearing one myself. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair still nice and spiky, just how I like it. That's good. Gotta be confident in how you look. I got nothing to say to you, lady. Look at this. I'm a lawyer. You wanna look at this? You're no fun. I don't like you. You know what? Actually, I bet she's gonna be like... She's gonna be the hero. She's gonna be the star witness. I don't need that. Oh, I guess I do. Here. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Well, that's what I was thinking. But I can't... The entrance studio one. Let's go and check it out. Okay. So I just had to use it. Ooh. This is where we'll find the evidence. You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Let's take a gander. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Lighting is fine, but I don't want to be the director. Or maybe the steel samurai. She's no helpful at all. We should have let her rot in prison. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Action. She needs to, like, focus a little bit. Look at that camera. Must cost a ton. It's heavier than I thought. My partner's kind of... Who are you? I'm an assistant here. Hi, Penny. I help with props and stuff, moving them around. Or lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, WP. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. I'm not done with my investigation. Don't touch it. Oh, this is a cool backdrop. That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Ladder. That's a step ladder. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. This girl's out there. Yeah, you know what? Next time I'm not bringing her. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I would expect a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay, that is kind of weird. Day of the crime. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? Well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where the dressing room is, right? Yeah. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. But she said she was in the studio all day. And there's only supposed to be one person in the studio. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of girl do you think I am? I see you're a fine girl. We haven't found anything. If WP is the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Actually, there's been something bothering me. A clue lead. Well, I don't know about that. But that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Yes, several times. Some other employees, maybe? I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't the security lady have noticed them? You're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Other than the regular crews in the studio, I think. What about the security lady? Okay. Maya, chill. Hey, check it out. I'm a lawyer. Any thoughts about this? I don't really want to think too much about what happened just yet. Fine. Fine. I think Gumshoe's really cool. He reminds me... It kind of reminds me of, oh, I don't think it's Aizawa, and I don't think it's Mogi. But it's one of the big buff dudes in Death Note. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know. He kind of looks like it, right? Main gate. Main gate. You look as though you've seen a ghost. Well, what did I ask you again about yesterday? You came here at 1, and the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? She's got quite the smirk. Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here on that day. Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question... Oh, she's becoming an eldritch horror. Gotta watch out. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do? She's not even a full-time employee. She left. Okay. This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. I think I'm gonna play one on her computer. Maybe we can see that photos of... Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Oh, hell. Oh, I don't know. Core record. Well, that doesn't help. It's 307. All right. How is this a picture of Will Powers? I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. What does that mean? And it says photo number 2. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Let's show her this photo and no, let's not. It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. That's very true. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil. We're gonna recast the dead guy as the lawyer of the #1 suspect of his murder. It's just a joke. We done for the day? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. So it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? I don't think it is. I don't think it's her. But dear God, my voice is killing me. I think we're gonna call it there. I think I've gotten enough satisfaction out of this day. It's gonna be a beautiful, wonderful day. I'm glad you could share a little bit of it with me. There will be more Ace Attorney later on. We gotta get to the bottom of this. I do not think we've seen the killer yet. And this is actually the first time that this is the first time that we're playing that we don't know who the killer is. Which is a good twist. Makes things a bit more interesting. I'm pretty excited to see what they make of it. So I'll go and save. And that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully I wasn't blocking the entire screen the whole time. I'm going to lay down for a nap, and I'm going to watch Germa 985 on the YouTube until I pass out.